police stormed an empty house. They were called to a semi in school loaning in South Shields after reports that a man was holed up with a gun.
Officers surrounded the house for 4 hours before the operation was called off when a man gave himself up at a nearby police station. Residents accused Northumbria police of overreacting, but they said public safety was paramount during the incident.
The police were called to the house at around 10 o'clock this morning. They were told a man had had an argument with some builders, and it was reported that a gun was involved. They then thought he returned home. Armed police staked out the garden and hid behind squad cars in the street with dogs. There was confusion about what was happening.
Well, they're saying that he's got a gun, but there's a lot of people saying that he hasn't. And they're saying that he's not actually in the house as well, so no one really knows. I don't think so.
He was supposed to have had a shotgun, but no one knew that he wasn't even in there, so I don't know what's happening yet.
They were there for more than 4 hours before it became obvious the man had disappeared sometime before. Later, he was taken to the police station in Keppel Street by friends and gave himself up.
The first thing he wanted to do was to get to the police station and get it sorted out without having to go through the violence of the handcuffs, etc.
Shortly afterwards, the operation in the street wound down. Officers went into the house to search it, but many in the street believed the police had overreacted.
Well, we thought just because it's some person, almost the same ground, yeah.
Why do you think they went over the top then?
Because the police got by you. Because of the police coming around to that hard locks and things like that.
The police say all the information pointed to the man being armed and inside the house, and they had to take the matter seriously.
Well, I have information from 2 members of the public that this man was in possession of a firearm. I haven't considered the safety of everybody in that area, and I've decided to mount a full firearms operation